Okie dokie, good evening folks. Welcome to good old Leeds, Bradford. Welcome to a little Tuesday evening stream. We've got a Ryanair on the pushback. Where's it going, Tom?
I have no idea. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's load up that flight radar. Evening everybody, how we all doing? Welcome to Leeds.
Good evening everyone.
Hello Tom Skis. Jane Clark is first in the chat. Hello Jane.
First aircraft of the stream going to Malaga.
Malaga, down in the south of Spain. A Max 8. Adrian Burrows in Skipton, good evening. Ah, supermodel in the Netherlands, Marjolein. Hello Marge. Our supermod rock chick. Andy and Jan, Saudi, Andy and Jan, hello, how are you doing? Danny Rumsey, hello to you. Lee Henderson, hello Lee. I know things about cars, that's Kyle, I think, hello, how are you doing? Max Harris, hello to you. Spills McGills, that's a cool name, hello to you. Paul 787, evening Paul. Susan 43, hello Susan. Gemma Proctor, hello Gemma. Wayne AC, hello Wayne. Lee Davies, hello Lee. CKS Imaging, how you doing? Craig Hume, hello. Our supermod in Huddersfield, Yvonne. Hello Yvonne. James S8, hello James. Chris Woodrow, how are you doing Chris? Darren Deakin, hello Darren. Dave 20139, hello Dave. Jacqueline Robert Shaw, hello to you. Blimey, there's a lot of names in already. Reese Keenan, how you doing? John Kenneth Williams, hello John. Eric Tucker, hello Eric. And John Robinson's there, hello John. And Malcolm Slater, hello Malcolm.
So, aircrafts, what have we got today?
Not a lot. I'll tell a lie, there's a couple of interesting ones later. That's probably why we've decided to come. Chose not to come last night, guys. We set a stream and cancelled it, didn't we? Because yeah, it was just too quiet. There was an EasyJet and it got delayed until about 10 o'clock at night, so that was no good. I think the only thing worth looking at last night was the Whiz. And yeah, and there was not a lot of anything else. There was just a couple of Aer Linguses and a couple of Ryanairs and odd Jet 2. It was going to be too quiet throughout what was going to be the timing slot for our stream. So we thought we wouldn't bother. And we'd try another night. So here we are. It's looking
a little bit busier this afternoon.
Yes, it is. Evening. It is. It's busier than yesterday.
Got a Lauda coming in, a Buzz coming in, a NetJet citation, a couple of Aer Linguses.
Yeah, so it's better than last night. Bit busier. Yeah, nice to. I think the Buzz swayed it for us tonight, didn't it, Tom? We've not seen a Buzz in here for a while.
Yeah.
I think Tom's added a Buzz emoji as well for tonight's stream.
And a Lauda.
And a Lauda. CKS Imaging has gifted a Blue Sky membership to JSY Talks Football. Congrats to you. CK, thanks buddy, really kind, appreciated.
Cheers CK, thank you.
Mark Teal, hello Mark. Mark's been at Farnborough and there was a shorts free 30. Fantastic. Alison Taylor, hello. John Gale, evening John. Natalie Mansfield, hello Natalie. Gillian T, how you doing? CK, I keep getting it wrong, don't I? CK Sim Gaming. I'm just going to start calling you CK if that's alright. Oh dear. Sorry buddy. Albert Woodhouse is there. Hello Albert, how you doing?
Not got the busiest ramps at the moment.
No, there's only, once this Ryanair pulls away, we'll just have two Jet 2s. There's a Jet 2 on stand 1 and a Jet 2 on stand, it's either 5 or 6.
There's one all the way down here as well.
Oh yeah, tucked away in the corner. Jeremy Grant, evening. Yeah, John's found your new emojis. Grant Muddy Man, hello Grant. Yeah, so we'll have a couple of hours up at good old Leeds tonight. See what we see. You never know, something unpredicted might turn up as well. Lindsay, good evening. Right, CK, that'll do. Oh, was it Albert's last day at school? Right, here we go. Ryanair just starting to taxi out, going out to Malaga. It's runway 32 in use. So this one's a Max 8. Should also say there is a BizJet due, like Tom mentioned. There's also a German Phenom parked on multi-flight. We'll have a look at that once the Ryanair's gone. David Illingworth, good evening. Tony Else, hello Tony. Anthony James, hello to you. And our super mod in Scarborough, Midnight Star, hello Sarah, how you doing? Oh, that's interesting. Mark says Loganair have ordered 5 of them electric aircraft that we saw come through here. They were really, really small. Where are they going to use them? Is that a bit of a Scottish Island hop around sort of a route? Sue, hello. Jiffers, hello Jiffers. Those with a keen eye might have noticed I uploaded a little short today as well, and I think everybody thought it was one of Tom's. It was one of mine, that was Tom, wasn't it? Makes a change. You can always tell when I've put one on, guys, it's probably got some dance music on it. Matlock Michael, hello to you. Eric's down in Benidorm. It's quite warm back at home, Eric. I think, what was it when we left home, Tom?
We had 24 degrees showing on the car.
Yeah. It's very nice. Just noticed as well, we've started a little bit ahead of schedule, which is always a bonus. Hello Alice, who's getting in a mood for a holidays. Where are you going? Peter Wall, who's probably down in Manchester. Hello Peter. Jack Hesselwood, hello Jack. Right, so Ryanair just backtracking to line up. I think everybody knows the score now. From this location, you can't actually see the very end of the runway where they turn around to line up. We've got to wait for them to start rolling. And it is rolling now. Philip Hoyton, hello Philip. Ooh, RD, you're going to Ibiza. Right, here we go, Ryanair to Malaga. Should also say we do have a Jet 2 that's doing a Leeds to Leeds flight. It's departed about half an hour ago, took off empty, and it climbed out at one of the steepest climbs out we've ever seen, isn't it, Tom? So that should be due back at some stage.
Also got a little bizjet down on multi-flight.
Yeah, let's have a look. I think it's German. You'll have to zoom in on the reg because it's very, very small on the tail for the plane spotters. Ruth, that's Mrs. Hawker. Hello, Ruth.
DC Tour.
Charlie Tango, Oscar Romeo.
Yep.
So yeah, nice little German Phenom. Yeah, they've not made that registration easy to see, have they, from a distance? Jefferson, hello to you. It says it's Golf Delta Romeo Tango Zulu that's conducting a serviceability flight out of Leeds. It's gone over the North Sea. Yeah, it was an unbelievable climb out rate when it took off. Isaac B, hello Isaac. Sue R5, hello Sue. Don Player Daz, hello to you. John's put the reg in the chat as well off the BizJet, thank you John. Hoppy H UFC, hello. You are just back from Lanzarote yesterday with Ryanair. First time using the airline, how did you get on? Susan Bowskill, hello Susan. Joanne Ingham, hello Joanne. David Paul 51, hello David. And Cosmo Joe, how are you doing? Right, so looking at flight radar, there is a handful of planes all heading towards us, but they're a little bit, yeah, quite a way out at the moment, aren't they, Tom?
First one's just starting the descent. It's about 20 minutes out.
Oh, it's not too bad. So yeah, we'll watch the ramp for a bit. That is 100% the reason we come to this location, guys. When there's nothing active on the runways, at least we've got something to look at. Even though we've got to look through the fence, which is not great. Is it boarding? Oh yeah, Jet 2 is boarding. Should also say, guys, we're doing a Manchester stream on Friday morning, early doors. We've nicked Think Planes. Simon from Think Planes has slot Friday morning. Well, I've not nicked it; he's let us have it. It's very kind of him. So Simon, if you're watching, thank you. They're away on the travels. I think they're doing Farnborough and then they're off to Germany. So he's away all week. So yeah, Friday morning, Manchester. We'll be there early if we can get out of bed. Can we get out of bed at that time?
It's a struggle.
So, as always, let us know what you're up to, guys, in the chat. Who's been at work? Who's on holiday? Who's retired? Who's at school? Who's on holidays from school? Wow. Tom says there's a Jet 2 to where?
Jet 2 to Palma. It was supposed to go 10 minutes ago, and the aircraft that's showing is the one that's doing the test flight.
Interesting. Well, I hope the test is successful. Jacqueline says, poor Tom, no lying. Dan Palmer, hello Dan.
No point in going to sleep, I'll be up for free.
Yeah, it's an early start, but very early to bed for me on Thursday night. Firsty one, hello to you. Richard Joy, hello Richard. So it's been another nice day here in Leeds. Sort of 50-50 with clouds and blue at the moment, but again there's been no rain. I've spent all day today, all 9 hours at work, watering plants. Anna Woodhouse, that's Albert's mum. Hello Anna. Ah, says Albert's on school holidays and already driving you mad. Good on him. The Yoga 57, hello. You'd miss it if he wasn't driving you mad. Yeah, thanks for that, Daz. He says the fence is not really an issue unless you're panning right round to the right. It's don't panic. That must be 6:30ish. Fire alarm test. Yeah, Peter says something was happening at Manchester about an hour ago. We noticed a couple of planes landing on was it 2-3, Tom?
2-3 left.
2-3 left. Yeah, that's. But it's gone back to normal now, so I don't know what happened. Richard Joy's. Oh, look at this. Richard Joy's been in the membership 38 months, first class. That is awesome support for the channel. Thank you, Richard. Still loving the channel. Cheers, buddy. He says thank you for your hard work. Appreciated. Yeah, and apologies for not coming last night, guys, but it was... I don't think we'd have had anything really to look at for most of the stream.
Bit like now.
Yeah, a bit like now. Stephen Jones, that's Mr. Leeds. Hello, Steve. Casey Rally on Planes, hello to you. Is that an air raid siren? It's no, they do a fire alarm test around about this time every day. It's around about 6:30. Mark Teal, I think the Emirates was delayed at dinner time, I think. Techno Blade, hello to you. There's certainly some noises coming from that jet too. It must be the APU. Techno Blade wife is Tina. Hello, Tina. Mank Flying Club, hello to you. That's a name I've not seen in the chat before. Hello to you, a warm welcome. Ooh, Albert's going to Butlins on Friday. Albert, have a really nice time, won't you? Enjoy yourself. Forget about planes for a few days. Enjoy yourself. We'll be here when you get back. Yeah, the windsock down there's there's a bit of a breeze, isn't there, coming from a westerly direction. Not feeling that level of wind here, Tom. We've got a bit of protection from the hill behind us. Andy Foster, hello Andy.
Won't be changing to runway 14 anytime soon.
Jiffers says, hello, come on Tom, rabbits, hares, pheasants, zebras, hippos, any wildlife. We've got Colin the Crow. And his wife's there as well, Colette. Right down in front of us, Tom. That's it. That is the extent of the wildlife, a couple of crows.
I'm looking. Can't even see them.
Down here. Good old Colin. Not seen Mr. Fox for ages. I'm beginning to think they've caught Mr. Fox and given it a new home. Sometimes do get rabbits down on this little bit of grass in front of us as well. So if yeah, well, if we ever see anything, we'll zoom in while there's little happening. Ah, Mark Teal, sorry buddy. Lands are lovely, hello to you. Wayne who? Wayne Raftery. Good afternoon, Wayne. That's better, Tom. I can see the screen now. Grandma Linda Carroll, hello to you. Now Jack says there was an obstruction reported on 2-3 right earlier at Manchester. That's why there was landing on the left for a little time. Thanks, Jack. Olivia Rowley, evening. Yeah, Adrian says there was a bird strike, so obstruction, bird strike. Been a lot of bird strikes at Manchester lately, hasn't there? I'm blaming all the trees they've let grow around the perimeter. You know where I'm going with that one. Fiona699, hello. Ah, Jefferson says, what's the visibility like? Can we see York Minster? When we've seen it in the past, we're not in this location. I'm looking now and it's hazy. I don't think we could probably see it anywhere from this location, Tom. It's probably behind that old control tower.
Yeah, but you can tell it is quite hazy.
Yeah, it is hazy, like a heat haze. It's warm, isn't it? Yeah, we sort of, when we're down opposite the piano keys, down by runway 32, that's where we can see it from quite clearly. But from this location, probably not. Oh yeah, we've watched a bit of football since his last stream, haven't we, Tom? Did everybody watch the final?
Not the best final I've ever watched.
No. I did watch it all, and yeah, it sort of picked up at 90 minutes, didn't it? And anyway, the best team won. Spain deserved to win. I think if England had got through to the final, I think they'd have beaten both of them teams the way they were both playing in the final. It's a shame. Bradford Aviation, hello. Son of Ham, how are you doing? Kevin Weaver, hello Kevin. Anything happening with that Jet 2 down there, Tom? Is it nearly ready to push?
All the passengers are on, but the door is still open.
Yeah, Adrian mentioning the Chalk Horse as well, which is up near Sutton Bank, isn't it? And again, we're in the wrong location for that one. And it's very hazy. You probably wouldn't be able to see it. Argentina were a disgrace, says Adrian Burrows. Here's one for you, Tom. Dan Palmer says who'll win the Premier League next season? Leeds.
It would be nice.
Not a chance.
Maybe 30 years time.
I got a message from Logan as well today saying Leeds United flew out on of Wamos out of Manchester today for the pre-season friendly in New York. Friendlies, yeah. Phil Corn, say up, how are you doing? Mika, how are you doing, Mika? Martin Scott, evening. Martin says, was I watering the flowers at the top of Brook Street this afternoon? Guilty, I was. You should have said hello. Actually, when I've got that big hosepipe in my hand, you don't want to come anywhere near me. Martin, what do you think of the flowers around Ilkley if you've had a look? I think they're looking quite nice at the moment, aren't they? Next inbound's not far off, and there's a private jet behind it, which is good. Wayne's been watching the Farnborough Air Show on a stream earlier. Has Simon from Think Planes, has he been streaming the air show today? Martin says blooming. Study Italian too, hello to you. I thought we said it were going to be busier tonight, Tom.
Well, it was supposed to be.
Oh dear. Yeah, we've got a Ryanair not far out at all. Is it a couple of minutes?
Yeah, it's down to 4,000 feet.
All right, that's 5 minutes out. And then there's the private jet right behind that. The private jet's a NetJet Citation 680. That's going to come onto a multi-flight right in front of us. So we'll get a nice close-up of that as it taxis in.
It's supposed to get a bit busier later on in the evening.
Yeah, if you've just joined, there is a buzz and a louder. Spills McGills used to live in Ilkley. Victor Alpha, good evening to you. Ooh, John Gale, that's interesting. Red Sailor, hello. Dan, as far as I'm aware, there's no hosepipe ban around here at the moment. And I think, yeah, the last couple of times there has been one in the past as well, the councils have been exempt from it. For certain things. Jack says we should invest in an airport scanner. Jack, I've got one, but we're not allowed to broadcast it. It's illegal to broadcast the Airband's radio on a live stream, Jack. So Albert likes his trains as well as his planes. Your mum thinks trains are boring. I suppose the new ones are fairly boring, but the old steam ones are pretty cool. Debbie Clark, hello Debbie. Wendy Perkis, hello Wendy.
We've done some train spotting once or twice, haven't we?
We have down at our local Keighlingworth Valley Railway. It's pretty cool down there actually, some nice old trains chugging up and down. Can you answer Stevie B? He says, a buzz and a what?
Louder.
A what?
A louder.
A what?
A louder.
He's not very good at shouting, Tom, is he?
What's wrong with that?
Louder! Sorry, guys. Yeah, we've got a louder due. I think people on the terminal heard that. That's made my throat hurt. Daryl Clark, hello, Daryl. Beacons are flashing on the Jet 2. Oh, Julie Schofield, trains are cool. I'd like to go to China and never go on that, is it Japan? Is it with the bullet train? Is that China or Japan? I've seen pictures, it's absolutely mind-bogglingly fast. Sandy B, hello Sandy. Aviation Geek 199, hello to you. Yep, Jet 2 on the push, right in front of the tower. Bet the tower's got a lovely view of that, Tom, looking down.
Yeah,
I wonder,
below it.
Yeah, I wonder if he ever nips out and grabs a photo. I think I would if I was working in there. Ooh, Ryanair's about to touch down. Here we are, finally some action. A Max 8. Tom Craig Photo Art, hello. Dan Palmer, thank you. He says, enjoyed the Lanza streams, and have we got any more planned at the moment? Not at the moment. I'm sure we'll get away somewhere. Fiona, I don't think we have got any sweets tonight, have we, Tom?
Nothing.
No, nothing, Fiona, which makes a change. Oh yeah, doing a 180 on the runway, not coming in through taxiway Alpha, that's strange. And that'll be because the Jet 2 is blocking Alpha. So the Ryanair's in from Alicante. It's taken it 2 hours 24 minutes to get up from Alicante. Echo India, India, Hotel India, the reg. Mank Flight Club, thank you. So the bullet train's in Japan. Which one's the maglev then? The magnetic I can't even speak. Levitation one. Maglev they call it, don't they? Is that the fastest? Is that China? CK, I definitely won't be getting a dog. We struggle to look after the cat, don't we, Tom? And that spends 23 hours a day outside. Chris Jones, hello, Chris. Peter, PDK, how are you doing? Paul Fletcher, 71, hello, Paul. The Jet 2 is the party plane going to Ibiza. One of the older 300 classics. Fox Kilo is the aircraft. 28 years old. We've got the NetJets private jet on a 5-mile final as well.
This aircraft is 3 hours late.
Wow.
It's supposed to go out at 4:15.
So if it had have gone on time, the people in this now would have been probably picking the bags up at the other end. Well, they might make the clubs for midnight if they're lucky. Has anybody been to Ibiza lately? Is it still a big party island like it used to be, all the nightclubs? Simon Fraser, hello. 2 miles. Ollie Clark, hello Ollie. Ollie's been to Fuerteventura and you got back in 3 hours 35 minutes. That's pretty good going. You must have had a backwind. Yeah, Malcolm, you've hit the nail on the head there. The cats, we live with the cat, don't we? They don't live with us, that's right. Our cat got me up at 3 o'clock this morning. 3 o'clock! Wanting to go out. I didn't let it back in again, Tom.
Has it been out ever since?
Yes. It likes it. The Aviation Archives, hello. Right, the private jet should be coming into sight any second. Massonis, hello to you. Right, the private jet's just about to touch down any second. Not many private jets make the turn onto Lima. Most go past and have to do a little backtrack. This is going to do exactly that. Ooh, Andy Foster, naughty, naughty. John Salt, hello. Airflyer UK, how are you doing? So, 180 backtrack for the NetJets. So this aircraft has come in from Palma in Mallorca. Charlie Sierra Lima Tango Alpha is the reg. They're gonna park it right up against the hangar door, guys. Two hours 33 minutes from Palma. Mark Godfrey, hello Mark. Cessna Citation 680 latitude. Deborah me, evening Deborah. I can just see the marshal with his table tennis bats. So we might get to see him marshalling this one in, as long as he doesn't walk backwards a little bit. Dennis Whittaker, hello Dennis. Bad timing, Jet 2. Oh, so the party plane finally getting airborne 3 hours late. Heading down to Ibiza. That were really bad timing, wasn't it, guys? We were going to watch him marshal that citation in then.
Yep, it is up against the hangar door.
Alfie Buckley, hello to you. Don't forget, I'm only human. If I've missed you in the chat, give us a nudge. It's not been done on purpose. Quite good at missing things in the chat, as Marjolein will tell you, and Sarah. Adrian says, don't they use the lightsabers to marshal them in? They might do at night time. Right, let's see who gets off this one. Steps are coming down. Could be somebody famous. It's not a bad way to get back from Mallorca, is it, on a little private jet? Yeah, Dan says it might be the next star signing for Leeds. Sarah, you sometimes do. It's my eyes. Yeah, when you see the people up close to next to these private jets like that, you think of the private jets being fairly small, don't you? But there's actually quite big machines, aren't they? Alfie is the boy in black from Lanzarote. You've lost me. Was there a boy in black in Lanzarote?
I do not remember any boy in black.
Alfie, you need to jog our memories. So I'm not sure if this aircraft's going back out again or not.
Nothing showing on flight radar, so might be staying in.
Ah, Alfie, yes, the black van at Lanzarote Airport. We gave you a wave. I remember now. Are you still there? "10 years old is the citation. Delivered in 2016. Air Action 2257. Big hello to you. How are you doing? Lindy Lou, how do you do? James says, where's the jet tour from Leeds to Leeds? It'll be out there on flight radar somewhere. Apparently it headed off over the North Sea. Now sometimes they're fairly quick flights, sometimes they'll last an hour or two.
Yeah, it's still over the North Sea. Only at 15,000 feet.
And did you say it's doing a rotation once it comes in?
Well, it was supposed to be.
Oh, Alfie's going back to in September, back to Lanzarote. Yeah, we'll try. We will try and get down in the around about the October half term if we can. I actually had a bit of a cheeky peek at flight prices last night, Tom, here, there and everywhere, and they seem to have gone through the roof at the moment. Michael, you're probably somewhere near right there, says, I bet that private jet cost 10 grand just for the one-way trip. Yeah, I can remember, I think it was the Blackpool-based company offering an empty leg on a PC-12 to Geneva, and that was £4,000 on a PC-12 one-way.
Next arrival down to 9,000 feet, it's an Aer Lingus. Coming in from Belfast.
Lindy Lou's hit the like button, thank you. Thank you to everybody that has already, it's appreciated. Uh-oh, motorbikers are here. Right. Gonna get noisy. I think they came last time we came, Tom.
Same people.
Out for a bit of rallying on the hill. long as they stay up there out of the way, because they're a bit noisy, aren't they? How my mum travels? That's Bob in Addingham. Hello, Bob. I'm just trying to... Yvonne, are you talking about baby's prams? I think they'll be put in the hold, won't they? Angela Armitage. Hello, Angela. Mick Dad's there. Hello, Mick Dad. Yeah, Bob's saying prices are crazy at the moment for the canaries. Wow, Bob's saying, yeah, three grand all inclusive, Matagorda, Christmas time. Air Action says, where's the Ryanair going that's boarding? I'll tell you as soon as it starts pinging. Otherwise I'll have to dig deep into the flight radar. Jack says, when we're having a fun and games compilation. I think I've done one of them, haven't I? Cosmo Joe says, back to Alicante. Trev Andrews, good evening. You are off to Corfu in October. Yeah, I think Corfu is pretty good for plane spotting. Actually, I think there's a path that goes into the sea like a harbour wall, isn't there? Where you can get under the along the approach lights or under the approach lights, looking at the pictures. There's also a bit of a hill where you can go up and look down onto the runway as well, I think. So yeah, you'll have some good times there. I think Corfu's fairly busy as well. You might even get a stripy condor or two. Ah, Sarah, Yvonne, I take it you could see a pram on that Ryanair over there. I've not even looked at Tom's screen, so I didn't know what I was looking at. I wondered what she was going on about.
No, I didn't see a pram either.
Just starting to cool down a bit now, isn't it, Tom? It did this last time we came. It's been nice and warm all day. Temperature starting to fall away.
Still t-shirt weather though.
At the moment. What's everybody wearing that's going to Alicante, Tom? Can you see?
There's lots of shorts.
Yeah, I think I'd be going in my shorts if I was going down there. Bikers are either coming back or they're doing biker things. No, they're doing biker things. Jack says the only decent thing about the Ryanair is the automatic steps. Yeah, I suppose that does save a bit of time and make things easier. They all end up getting delivered like that with Ryanair, don't they? I think that's an option that Ryanair choose to do. It'll save them money on air bridges.
Wonder why all 737s don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. But if it's raining in the winter, like it often is here at Leeds, you'd be crying out for an air bridge. Matt Lomax, hello. I'm trying to think, we saw something else that had the same not that long ago. What was it? Oh, it was the US Air Force that came in here, the 737 or the C-40. That had the same, the stairs that came out. Hey, Logan's in the chat. Hello, Logan. And yeah, you waved our team off today, Leeds United. Oh dear, Lindy Lou went to Corfu in October 2010. And you had rain and thunderstorms every day. Oh dear. Oh, and you got a bit of sunshine at the end. Me and your mum once went to Mexico, Tom, before you were born, and we went for 3 weeks, and we had 3 weeks of cloud. I hardly saw the sun. It was the most cloudy, dullest period in Mexico's history, apparently. And we was lucky enough to be there. That was pretty unlucky.
Did it rain?
Not really, no. It was just cloudy and cloudy and cloudy. That was in Puerto Vallarta on the Pacific side. And we flew there on a Monarch A300. With a fueling stopping banger. Diane Pitt, hello Diane. Oh, Matt Godfrey, you've hit on something there. It says, do you think Air Force One will come to Manchester? I'm going to stick my neck out here and say yes. Because the G20, this came to my attention yesterday, something I read on Facebook, the G20 next year is in Manchester. So that's, yeah, the G20s, that's going to bring a lot of traffic in. Yeah, Lingus is sneaking in while we're not paying attention. Yeah, so that's one for the diary, guys. That's going to be one of Manchester's better days. Oh, Jeremy says we might be getting a bit of rain at the weekend. Yvonne, yes. So that's Aer Lingus from Belfast, ATR 72. Not sure when in 2027 the G20 is though, guys, but it is being held at Manchester. So that really could bring some good planes. We might get the Japan 777. We might get Air Force One. Philip Douglas, how are you doing, Philip? Take care, John. Paul Fletcher, shall we have it here at Leeds instead then? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Ah, Jefferson, thank you for that. So them stairs we were talking about are called air stairs, and they add weight to the aircraft, so that's why most aircraft don't have them installed, but it suits Ryanair's operations. Thanks for that. Tom, scratch my back, it's itching like mad. Thank you, buddy. It's a good job you're here sometimes. So Aer Lingus parking up on stand 6. Next arrivals are Ryanair, about 10 minutes out. Buzz and Lauda are, well, the Buzz is over the North Sea. Lauda's a little bit further behind it. Scott Sharp and Vicky, hello. Yeah, talking of Air Force One, what's everybody's thoughts on the new colours? I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Marjolein says we're not allowed to trump in the chat, Tom. What? Marco! Evening, Marco. Mahbub Dairy as well. Hello to you. I think you're down in Iran. Hope everything's well. Opscar out having a runway inspection. Logan doesn't like the new colours, likes the old ones. I think I prefer the new one, Logan. Elaine Gill, hello. Elaine says, how's the Ryanair turnaround going? It's, I think it's nearly ready to push back. Don't mess about. Vicky Keating, hello Vicky. Yeah, Adrian's with me, prefers the latest Air Force One, looks classic and retro. I wonder who came up with the colour scheme, because it does look nice.
Here we go, right out on the push.
Yep, pushing, beacons flashing. So outbound to Alicante. Echo India India Hotel India is the registration, max 8. Generation X lover, hello, good evening. Thank you, my booby. I think my booby's down in Iran. How's Iran? How's everything going down there? Are you in Tehran? Are things getting back to normal? What's going on? What's going on here? Oh, just have a quick look at the ops car who's coming past. And it's not the usual guy that gives us a wave. Louis DeHaan, hello Louis. High Flying Aviation, hello to you. How you doing? You were right, Tom. I was debating whether to look at the ops car then, and because you were looking at the Ryanair. I said yes, Tom said no. You were right, he didn't look. Smarty pants.
You always have to be right, don't you?
Oh, well I wasn't, was I? Still got crew fiddling around the citation as well. Not sure if they're just putting it to bed or if they're going back out again. Nathan 8 Org, hello. David Jones, very good evening. Still got the tug on, Tom?
I've just disconnected it.
Let us know in the chat if you prefer us zoomed out a little bit, guys, or if you prefer us to go into digital zoom and zoom in quite a lot. Obviously, we lose the quality when we zoom in quite a lot, but how's it coming through at your end? Which do you prefer, zoomed out or zoomed in? Just say in or out in the chat so we get a general idea. Right, should be just about ready to taxi.
Going out to Alicante. Going back to Alicante. It came in from Alicante. I've got Ryanair on long finals as well.
So quite a few zoomed outs in the chat and a few Evas. Bit of both. Yeah, a bit of both, bit of in and out. I think it's good to zoom in when they're like maybe just taking the tug away or something like that. When there's a bit of action around, isn't it? It's nice to have a bit of a zoom in. Nathan says get a pilot wave. We're nowhere near the pilots. They won't even be able to see us from this distance. David says, when in Lanzarote did we try the beer at €1? No, we I think we was paying around about I think it was $2.80 for a cerveza grande. Karen Boyd, hello. Tom is doing a cracking job, says Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
Yep, Airflyer UK says a variety zoomed in, zoom out. Keeps it interesting. Yep, it's always good to get feedback from you guys, thank you. We've got a landing Ryanair, Tom, on very short finals. Farang Travels, how are you doing? Greg, good evening. Oh, this is another Max 8. That's a fairly new aircraft, India Lima Hotel, which is almost a year old. That's in from Reyes in Spain. With a flight time of 2 hours and 1 minute. Ford Keys, hello to you. So, one Ryanair in, one Ryanair out. Jack mentioning a circle on a taxiway on flight radar. I have no idea, Jack. Karen Darkins, hello Karen. Marge says, have I bought a stamp? I got as close as thinking about it today. I did think about it, and then I've not been near a shop. I'll try and get it sorted this week.
How much money can I put on that you want?
I will. I will. Can you buy stamps in the co-op? I'll try and get one tonight. Mark 777, hello. Yeah, you're right. Says the departing Ryanair will be over Manchester in a few minutes. It doesn't take long. Okay, Ryanair just starting to roll. Take care, Mark. Thomas Weir, good evening, Thomas. Nice. Sandy B, don't go there. Martin Naylor, hello Martin. Yeah, Marjolein. Oh dear. Right, I am going to look on flight radar and see where the buzz is. It's actually just almost over the east coast, so that's about 15-20 minutes out.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Right.
The Lauder, Tom, is 40 minutes out still. It's over the far side of the North Sea.
Yeah, that's running an hour late today. It was supposed to be in 20 minutes ago.
So there is a bit of colour heading this way. Don Player Daz says now's the time to zoom in. See people getting off. Dwayne Curley, hello Dwayne.
Just connecting the back stairs.
Have the front stairs come down yet?
Yes.
Tom Smith, hello Tom. We'll be hanging around to get the louder that's inbound, Tom. Oliver, if we see that fox, we'll zoom in. I've not seen it for ages now. Dwayne says, great catch on the Saudi go-around at Manchester. Yeah, I was lucky to see that.
Wonder what the weather's like in Reyes right now. That's where this aircraft came from.
Yeah, Martin Naylor, good on you.
Guess how high the temperature gets in Reyes tomorrow?
36.
32.
Ooh. 32, that's 90, isn't it? Very nice. Nice if you sat by a pool or on the beach. Probably not nice if you're having to work in it. Hello, Oliver. So, passengers getting off the Ryanair. Jonathan, good evening, how are you doing? Jonathan's been out walking the dogs, was going to pop over, but there was cows in the field. Oh, yeah, not a good idea. Yeah, please. Your cameraman's run off to the car. He's going to get a jumper and get me a jumper. It is getting a bit cooler. That is the one good thing about this location. We're so close to the car, I can even zap the car from here. Marjolein, what's Marjolein looking at? She's looking at half-naked people coming off the plane, Tom. Surely there's not people coming back with no shirts on.
Don't think I want to swing the camera around.
Dan Palmer says, what's your favourite holiday destination? Lanzarote. That didn't take me long, did it? Jonathan thought he'd gone to get the Jaffa cakes.
I wish I did.
Yeah, we're a bit unprepared today. We've not brought any treats, really, have we? Then again, it's only a little lead stream. We'll survive.
This Aer Lingus ATR looks like it's going to push back any minute.
Adrian says we're pushing on towards 400 likes, which is incredible. Thank you, everybody. Now, Lingus just starting to make noises, so she'll be pushing back any second. Jonathan says, are we up at Leeds tomorrow? I don't think so. I think our next stream is going to be Friday morning. Drew McIntyre, hello Drew. The motorbikers are coming past again, so it's going to get noisy.
Well, at least they're gone.
To be fair, I don't think they've been rallying around very much, have they? They've been fairly quiet. They've probably just been sat on top of the hill watching the planes. Stuart Little, hello Stuart. Now, Stuart Little left Leeds, Bradford 25 years ago to go on a 6-month contract, and you're still there in NL. Is that Northern Ireland or Netherlands? Jefferson says Jet 2 that's doing checks is still over the North Sea. Yeah, it's been out a while now. Julie's saying, what's for tea tonight? Have you had yours, Tom?
No, not yet.
Yeah, we might have to grab something on the way home. Dan says, how long have we done the channel for? Ooh, will it be our 4-year streaming anniversary in November, I think? Yeah, so about 3.5 years-ish, or just over, streaming. Still don't know what we're doing.
We uploaded our first video about 4.5 years ago.
Stuart says Netherlands. Okie dokie, thank you. That was the ops car that just gave us a beep and a wave, and we wasn't looking. I never even saw him coming this time, Tom. He's got one of the electric 4x4s, you can't hear him. Plain and simple, evening to you. Yeah, Saudi, Andy and Jan, you're quite right. DRTZ was supposed to be on the delayed Palmer flight later on. So them passengers are probably sat in the terminal getting rather frustrated. Marjolein says, when did she become a mod? Do you have any way of finding that out?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
No idea, Marge.
I probably could find out, but it'd take a while.
Sandy B's been out looking for the foxes, can't find them. Yeah, they're all a bit elusive at the moment. So Aer Lingus taxiing out, going back to Belfast in Northern Ireland. Lauder's making good progress, it's almost over the east coast now. Buzz is on long finals. Nice to see a Buzz in Leeds. We keep seeing them down at Manchester, but we've not seen many up at Leeds on our streams. Marjolein's begging you to find out, Tom.
I'll have a look at some point.
There you go. Is that going to be like me and the stamps?
Probably.
Kevin Cook. Hello, Kevin.
Well, Buzz can't be that close, it's taxiing.
Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be a turn and burn from the intersection. No. No, it's backtracking to the end. Yeah, the Buzz must be quite a long way out then. Let me just check that. Yeah, Buzz is over Leeds city centre, which is about 4 or 5 miles out. Marge says thank you. Euro Rider 9, hello. Philip Wood, how are you doing, Philip? Says noticed on flight radar 2E737 positioned in from Belfast. That sounds like a one-off. Yeah, Euro Rider 9, hello to you. Yeah, Buzz is on finals. Aer Lingus is rolling. Buzz is at 3 miles. Up and away, back to Belfast. Adrian Burrows has been in the membership 13 months. Thank you, Adrian. Adrian says, great community. Cheers, buddy. Paul Neal, evening, Paul. Right, don't forget, members. We've got a new emoji for the next arrival. Permission to spam at will. Yvonne's jumping in early. Saudi, Andy and Jan also been in the membership 13 months. Thank you. Great people on the group, I agree. Don't know about me and Tom. I don't know about me. But you guys are fantastic. Right, spam that new emoji at will once it comes into sight. It won't be too far away. In fact, it's here. Just behind the tree. Give it 5 seconds. Hey, turn the chat yellow. Nice. Nice spamming, guys. The chat's loving your new emoji, Tom.
Is it a keeper?
Oh, I think it's a keeper. Making the turn on to Alpha. That's a Max 8, by the way. In from Krakow, Sierra Papa Romeo Zulu Delta, the reg. Flying time from Krakow this evening, 2 hours and 3 minutes. Aircraft's 4 years old. Daniel, hello. Paul Holt down in Manchester. Hello, Paul. Paul, really sorry we missed you the other day. Yeah, we was in a bit of a funny spot, really. I didn't really know how to get you round to that one. I wasn't sure where you was. Do like this colour scheme, Tom.
Yeah, it is very nice.
Yeah. Nice tail, nice wingtips. Yeah, Kevin Cook, you're quite right. Used to be an airline like that called Buzzy Bee, and I think, was that Norwegian, Buzzy Bee? There was one or two of them that they have been in here of Buzzy Bees. Philip Rhodes, hello Philip. Right, where's the ground stuff, Tom? Where's it going?
We'll soon see.
Graham Barlow, hello Graham. Might be going in for stand 11 looking at this. Over 400 likes for tonight's stream as well, thank you everyone. Now, next question is, do Buzz have their own air stairs at the front? We'll soon find out. Pardon me. Can you zoom in on that one, Tom, on the front?
Can't tell just yet, we'll have to wait.
Fiki Avgeeki, hello! Cheers, Paul. Robert Smith, hello, Robert. Yeah, we was in completely opposite direction, Paul. Around the back of some trees and round the back of a building and then up a banking. It was.
Here the stairs come, so yep, they have got them.
Take care, Reese. We've got another Aer Lingus coming as well. It's down to what?
14,000 feet. And Lauda's down to 17,000 feet.
Pilot Fred, evening to you. Says the cones on the ground match the colour of the livery. Yes, you're right, they do. There comes the passengers. Darren 747, hello Darren. Yeah, Daz says not seen that stair action before. It's not something that we can usually see like at Manchester, is it? We'll only get to see things like that here at Leeds. Jeremy says, where's the Leeds to Leeds flight? It's still over the North Sea.
It's on its way back.
Oh, does it make it? Whereabouts is it now?
It's still over the North Sea, but it has a... yeah, it's heading south.
Uncle Pat, good evening to you. And Joe Milner as well, hello Joe. Joe's a first time viewer, a very warm welcome. Fabulous. Yeah, for any first timers, we normally do Leeds and Manchester and Lanzarote. Those are our free streaming locations. We'll try and do some more at some stage, won't we, Tom?
Yeah, we live in a bit of an awkward place, really.
We do, don't we? Yeah, so next stream, guys, is Manchester on Friday morning. It's going to be an early one. We're looking at around about 6 AM-ish. Next question is, will anybody be up to watch it at that time of day? Might be talking to myself, Tom.
Yeah, everyone's probably still in bed at that time.
Yeah, a lot of people getting off the Krakow flight. Fireman Sam, evening to you. Well, there's a few people in the chat saying they'll be up at 6. Cheers, guys. Speedfly 90, how are you doing? Lauder is over Doncaster. Chris Tanner, hello Chris. Chris is saying the Buzz, Ryanair, Malta Air, all sharing a common aircraft build standard. Yeah, Malta Air, Ryanair, Buzz and Lauder, they're all... well, Ryanair use the other three, don't they? It's just them three, isn't it? I think, Tom, is it? There's no more, is there? Malta Air, Buzz, with Ryanair and Lauder.
Yeah, that's it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, they do. They own a couple of biz jets to Ryanair as well, don't they? They tend to use them for taking spare parts around. Martin Bourne, how are you doing? Steve Potts, hello Steve. Steve says, how come we're doing an early one at Manchester? Simon from Think Planes is not there. He's given us his little slots, so so we're having a morning at Manchester. Be nice for us to catch some of the morning heavies as well, which we normally miss on our Sunday streams. So yeah, big thank you to Simon. He's out on manoeuvres. I think he's at Farnborough at the moment, and then he's heading off to Germany. Gary Brown, hello Gary. Neil Faz, how are you doing Neil? Fireman Sam says, can we have an early morning LEEDS stream? That's something we need to do, Tom. We've not had an early morning LEEDS stream for a while.
We did one about a month ago, didn't we, for the Avro Anson?
Ah, you're right. Yes, we did. That was his last one. I'd forgotten about that. How can I forget that one? That was a long stream, actually. About 7 hours, wasn't it? Paul 70 UK. Hello, Paul. Tony J says he needs a big Ben going off at the side of him. Set your alarm.
Gone to the top and been told to go back down again.
Who?
One of the passengers.
Oh, did they try to board before they're ready?
Must have done.
Naughty, naughty. CK says he was told to buzz off. What are people wearing going to Krakow, Tom? Can you see?
Can't really tell.
I'm not sure what the weather's like in Krakow at this time of year. I would imagine it's probably fairly warm.
Weather tomorrow in Krakow, 23 and sunny.
That's about like what it is here then.
Day after, it's 19 and thunderstorms.
Ooh. CK says at the moment, right now, it's 16 degrees in Krakow. We've got a lovely little bit of late evening sunshine on the buzz at the moment, haven't we? That's absolutely gorgeous. Really nice light. Tom will probably change the thumbnail, today's thumbnail, on the way home. I would imagine it probably will be the buzz. You might have also noticed the thumbnail for this stream wasn't our usual thumbnail, was it, Tom? And it was a last second decision to come here tonight. So yeah, Tom set that on his computer at home, and he didn't have access to the normal equipment to set up a proper thumbnail. So that's your reason why. John Garford, hello, John. Jerry B's there, hello Jerry. Jerry's on the beer, he's watching in the pub. Fiona, it's Friday morning, we're going to Manchester. But take care. Oh. Is it next in? Right, Lauder is at 4 miles. And Aer Lingus is just a few minutes behind it. And the Jet 2 that's been out on an air test is just behind that. So we've got 3 inbounds, guys, in the next 5-10 minutes. So Lauda, which is coming in from Zadar, now at 3 miles. 9 Hotel India Hotel Lima is the reg. Airbus A320, and it's a fairly old one, 19 years old. Did you say you'd made a new emoji for the Lauda?
I have.
Oh, there we go, so we can have a bit of turn the chat red, Lauda emoji spamming next. Surely we can't spam as well as we did on with the Buzz, but we'll have a go. Should be coming into sight any second. Dan, we're thinking around about 6 o'clock Friday morning. Yvonne's found the emoji. Right, here it comes. Hey, turning the chat red. That is Lauda from Zadar, nicely making the turn onto Alpha. Awesome spamming again, guys. So a bit delayed this Lauda. Was it about an hour, Tom?
Yeah. Supposed to be in at 7:20.
And it's 8:20. Yeah, we've sort of got 3 Ryanairs on the deck now, all in different forms. Does the Lauda have a little Ryanair sticker just somewhere up near the cockpit, Tom, or near the front door?
I don't see one.
Yeah. Ah, it's a date, John. Jack, I did, earlier. Hunter Leanne, hello. Next inbounds on short finals as well. Just a couple of miles out. Aer Lingus from Dublin, ATR 72. James Haley, a very good evening. Sticking that one a little bit further down the apron. I'm going to make the passengers walk back to the terminal. Still don't understand why they do that when the airport's quiet. That aircraft will be going out again in about 3/4 of an hour maybe. Why don't they stick it up on stand 7, 8? I'm sure there'll be a reason. Inbound Jet 2's just going overhead us as well at the moment, downwind. Here comes Aer Lingus. Mark Miller, evening Mark. Nice bit of evening sunshine just starting to pop back out again. Linda Lou says we're closing in on 500 likes. Thanks guys, that's very kind. Oh, quite a colourful ramp at the moment. The green Aer Lingus, blue Ryanair, yellow Buzz and the red Lauda. Mike Hewitt, evening Mike. Oh, Tom, let's have a look at the Lauda. Some lovely sunshine on the Lauda at the moment.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, it might not look crisp with that in the way.
What's in the way?
Bit of wire, bit of fence.
Ah, the good old fence. We love the fence. I'm just trying to think, do any other streamers stream through a fence at any different airports than Leeds? Don't think anybody does at Manchester. Nobody streams through a fence at Manchester. Don't think anybody does it. Does anybody at Heathrow? Let us know in the chat, guys. Does anybody else stream through a fence at a different airport than Leeds? Adrian says we've hit 500 likes. That's absolutely fantastic. Many thanks, guys. John says the Jet 2 Leeds to Leeds is inbound. Should be coming on round onto the ILS. So obviously we'll be landing empty, so I would imagine it'll stop fairly quickly. Someone's winding up. Jet 2. Dan, 6 AM Friday morning. Jerry says is Birmingham through a fence. Don't think the ones I've been watching are. Massive thank you to CK for gifting a Blue Sky membership. CK, thanks buddy, very kind indeed.
Cheers, CK, that's very kind of you.
James Doucet1 has got that membership. Congrats, James. Thanks, CK, appreciated. Son of Ham says there's a guy in Las Vegas streaming through a fence. Poor chap. Karen Hill, hello Karen. Blimey, Darryl is off to play badminton at 8:30 at night. Fair play. That's a game I've not played since I left school. Did you ever play that at school, Tom?
Yeah, we always sometimes played it in PE. It was alright.
Yeah, I like badminton. Now, Jet 2 on stand 1, starting up. Jerry, we're at Manchester Friday morning. Yvonne used to play badminton. Right, Jet 2's on finals. Plain and Simple says there's an A400 behind us. I can't really look behind us because of the airport fence. Jet 2's at half a mile. Should pop into sight any second. So this is the one that's been out on an air test. It's Golf Delta Romeo Tango Zulu. It's been on a long air test. It's been in the air 2 hours 45 minutes. It could have done its Spain rotation in that time, Tom.
Here it is.
Yeah, I think somebody just said the lighting's superb at the moment. It's yeah, we've got some very nice late evening sunshine. John Gale says 99% of the time and doesn't realise you're behind a fence. That's testament to your camera skills, Tom. Cheers, John.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Stephen Rankin, hello Stephen. Snap. David Stocker, evening David. Yeah, there is an A400 out to the west at 20,000 feet. Hey, Albert's getting up early Friday morning to watch us before he goes. Bat Slater, hello to you. Ooh, Sandy B used to play badminton as well. Well, Tom, if that aircraft's going on a rotation later, why have they stuck it right down there? I wonder if the air test has not been successful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Surely they'd put it somewhere near the terminal if it was going straight out. Although they are firing up the Jet 2 on stand 1, I'm wondering now if they're going to use that one instead. Bat Slater saying anything special. It's probably the colourfulest it's been tonight at the moment. We've got the buzz, the yellow buzz, the red louder. They're the two specials for the evening. Just have a look at the lighting on the Citation when you get a second as well, Tom. If you zoom in on that, there's some rather nice light on the Citation. Just down by the hangar door. The German Phenom's in the shade, but that's the NetJets is picking up a nice bit of evening sunshine, looking nice. Isaac says the rotation has been changed to Fox Golf. I think that is the aircraft on stand 1. Dan says, what's the plan for the rest of the week? The W word. Work. Sadly, until Friday. And next stream is going to be Friday morning. Or is it, Tom? We've got Wednesday and Thursday. I think it will be Friday. Neil says the Parma flight is now showing an estimated departure time of 10:30 this evening. What time was that supposed to go, Tom? It's
20 past 6, I'm pretty sure.
7, 8, 9, 2. Ooh. Well, might be a nice bit of compensation there for the passengers. Buzz is pinging and beacons are flashing and we'll be pushing back any second. Yeah, Lindy Lou, I like the sunsets and the sunrise shots as well. Did you just put them emojis in, Tom?
The buzz emojis?
I just looked at my phone, I thought who's done that? Right, Buzz on the push. It's buzzing off. It's a shame they've pushed it into the shade, haven't they? It was picking up some nice sunshine while it was facing the other way. Yeah, Lindy Lou saying you can't beat them Lanzarote sunsets, and yeah, like I said earlier, hopefully we'll get back down there autumn time, and yeah, we found the sunsets were better in the autumn, didn't we, Tom? Than we didn't really catch any cracking sunsets this time. It just seemed to set, and the sky didn't really go like it did in October, did it, Tom?
No, definitely do get it better in winter sort of time.
I'm not sure why that is. So, Fireman Sam says Tango Zulu failed its air test, hence it's been stuck down the east end. Interesting. I wonder what they were testing, and I wonder what failed. Almost looks like rain over there, doesn't it? Just noticed out to the east, maybe in the York area, looks very, very grey, or maybe halfway between here and York. Almost looks like rain over in that direction. CK says you can see the Ryanair text under the cockpit windows. You see that, Tom? So Buzz does have a little Ryanair sticker on. I'm not sure if the Lauda did.
Yeah, bye Ryanair.
Jason Manners, evening to you. Ah, Lindy Lou was down in last year, and you copped for a Kalima as well. Yes, we caught a Kalima. It does get very hot, very dusty. Mank Flight Club, take care. Looks like the tug's just moving away. They'll get a little way from the ground crew, and the pilots will ask the air traffic control, request taxi. And Jet 2 on stand 1 pushing back as well. Cheers, Dan. So I would imagine the Jet 2 that's just pushed back will be being tugged somewhere nearer the terminal. Jason got home 2 days late from Lanzarote due to a cancelled flight. I can't beat that. We had a 27-hour delay on TUI, didn't we, the year before? A 27-hour delay and they wouldn't pay out compo. Fox Golf doing the Palma flight, thank you. I wonder how that works then, because the sub in the Palma flight, it was an 800 series that was going down, and they're subbing it for a 300 series, which obviously hasn't got as many seats on it. So I wonder if the aircraft was full, how would they go on that? I wonder if they'd have to offer somebody some bit of a sweetener not to go.
Potentially get one of the Jet 2 A321s out of Manchester. Or another 737-800.
Jonathan says, why didn't they pay out when we was delayed? It was weather related, and when it's weather related, they don't have to pay out, and they won't pay out. Jason's done all right. He's got 900 quid back. Well done. Good on you. Andy7051, hello to you. Will disappear behind the old tower. I wonder how old that tower is. We'd like that to be Blue Sky's office, wouldn't we, Tom?
Would be nice.
So they're tugging the Jet 2 somewhere a bit closer to the terminal.
Aer Lingus is on the push.
And he's always in the background enjoying the stream. Cheers, buddy. Would be nice, wouldn't it, Jonathan? KC rallying planes, hello. John says that tower is 59 years old. Wow. Yeah, it does look like it needs a lick of paint. All the windows seem to be intact though, which is a surprise. Not sure if it's used for anything these days.
Well, we got told it was being taken down.
Yeah, it's still there for now. They've taken that shed away that was there. Jason says Lanzarote is brill. Anybody that likes a little bit of Lanzarote, I uploaded a short this afternoon of a few Lanzarote arrivals. It's on our YouTube channel under the shorts section, or the reels section. Here goes the bulls out to Krakow. Quite a steep climb out. Nice sky in the background, look at that, beautiful. Almost like a Lanzarote sunset, Tom.
Very nice.
Yeah, pretty cool.
There is the sun.
Ooh, ow. Aer Lingus next to go. This will be out to Dublin. Runway lights are on, it's starting to get darkish. Well, they sometimes backtrack, they sometimes don't. Belfaster Aer Lingus did backtrack. This one's not backtracking. Again, we'll follow that as it climbs away into that rather nice sky. That's a steep climb out as well for an ATR. Lindy Lou saying some of our shots have been shown on 3 minutes of aviation. Yeah, he does ask in all fairness, he always asks. What a lovely sky. Plug this in if we're stopping.
We have an arrival. Aircraft just about to touch down.
You're Ryanair. Ryanair from Malaga, an 800 series 737. Making the turn onto Alpha. Two hours 38 minutes from Malaga. Jonathan Bilbao, good evening. Matt Healy, hello Matt. And Dean Kerbo's in the chat and he has sent us a $20 super chat. Dean, I cannot thank you enough, it's very kind, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Dean.
So Dean and Patty are in the country Thursday. And yeah, can't wait. We've got some nice weather for you. Always seem to miss the shows. I think it's probably, yeah, is it fairly early over there still? Or is it, I bet it's about dinner time over there now. Thank you, Dean. Really appreciated, buddy.
Yeah, it's very kind. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll make sure that goes back into the channel as well. Thank you. Hope you have a fantastic holiday over here, by the way. Rob Riley, hello Rob. CFC evening from Scotland. Did I read in the chat a few minutes ago Sarah, our supermod Sarah was leaving? If Sarah, thank you for being there. Sure, I just read that and it disappeared. Thank you, Sarah. Lawrence Cummings, hello Lawrence.
And Lauder's beacon is a flashing.
Right, excellent.
Is that going to be our one more?
Are we staying to see it? Of course we're staying to see it go. We'll see. Yep, we'll watch that go, and I think once the Lauder's gone, we'll go after it. Yeah, we'll wrap it up after the Lauder, guys. Dancer Leah, hello. MC23, how are you doing? Down in Manchester. Neil Smith, hello, in Belfast. Thank you, James. Right, Lauder on the push. I was tempted to shout louder than Tom, but there's people about. They'll think I'm barking mad. Did I say hello to Jay? Jay Smith, hello Jay. So Lauder going out to Zagreb. Big hello and a big thank you to John Taylor as well, who has sent us a $9.99 super chat. John, thank you.
Oh, cheers, John.
We'll make sure that's fed back into the channel as well. Thank you, John. It is very kind, buddy. Appreciated. Really is appreciated, guys. It's a big help with the running costs of the channel, so a big thank you. Frank Brindle. Hello, Frank. So Lauder's pinging, like I said earlier, it's quite an older A320. This one at 19 years old. It was delivered in March 07. 9HIHL, India Hotel Lima, is the reg. James, you're right, yes, next stream, Manchester, Manchester very early, about 6 o'clock Friday morning. as long as we can get out of bed. That's the hard part. Yeah, Darren and I were just thinking that. They've been turning them round very quickly this evening, haven't they? Very smooth and efficient.
It's not been too bad this evening. We've had a few nice aircrafts.
Yeah. I think we've probably made the right call to not come yesterday and come today. I think that's has been busier today. We've just we've been missing a whiz tonight, haven't we? A whiz thrown into the mix would have been good. I think the whiz today though was this morning. I did see it departing Leeds earlier on. Ian 3YO, hello Ian. Ian says, what do I like the best? 5 right arrivals or 2 free left departures? I think for the streaming, for us streaming, I prefer the departures where we can get nice and close and maybe get a wave off the pilot. If I was down there just for photography, I'd say at the other end. Chris Smith, how are you doing, Chris? Teslada in Germany, hello to you. Lindy Lou, it's sort of technically it's 24 hours, but the last plane's coming around about 2 in the morning, maybe 3 in the morning at the latest. Then there's a bit of a lull then until the first flights start going out around about 5:30. I think at the moment the way it works, they're limited to a certain amount of arrivals through the night, and I think recently that limit has been lifted, but I'm not sure when that's going to come into effect. Big thank you to Robert Smith as well, who sent us a £5 super chat. You've enjoyed the stream, thank you Robert. And topping up the Jaffa Cake Fund.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Robert. Chris Smith has been in the membership for 28 months. Wowzers. Says, brilliant as always, keep up the good work. And he's got a couple of beer emojis. Thank you for the support, Chris. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, Robert and Chris, thank you. James Clark Coy, good evening. So we should get quite a nice view of this climbing away. The sky's turning a nice pink. Nice fence.
I was trying to show you the sky.
Cheers, Albert. Albert, have a good time. If I'll probably see you Friday morning actually, but if we don't, have a nice time at Butlins. Paul Rook, hello Paul. James says, do Wizz Air only have Airbuses? Yes. Pretty sure they do. A321s and got 20s as well, haven't they, Tom? Yes. That is a distant cow, by the way. It's not us going mad behind the camera. Didn't sound like a happy cow, did it, Tom?
Not really.
Right, here we go. Lauda to Zagreb, A320. Pretty sure this is the last one for this evening. And that, ladies and gents, is a nice way to finish. Jero, good evening. Right, Tom, shall we find some food? I'm a bit peckish.
Yeah, good idea.
Right, moderators, thank you for being there. Very, very kind. Around about a 3-hour stream. That's not bad for Leeds on an evening. After a full day's work. Shall we finish looking at the citation, which has got a nice bit of evening glow just right down the side of it? Look, you can see a bit of the last throws of sunlight just bouncing off the side of the citation. We'll come down to that in a second and then we'll wrap it up. Guys, thank you for the likes this evening. Really appreciate it. That helps the channel out with the old YouTube algorithm, so a big thank you for that. And we've had some gifted memberships, we've had some memberships renewed, and we've had some super chats as well, so thank you for that, guys. Very, very kind indeed, and much appreciated. Right, so like I said, next stream's Friday morning, 6 AM-ish, down at Manchester, standing in for Think Plains, Simon from Think Plains, who's elsewhere. It's very kind of him. And yeah, so we'll see you then. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy what's left of your evening.
Bye, everyone.
Tally ho!